Of course, we can go 35 hours with no connection problems, but tonight, all everything decides to stop working. Isn't technology amazing? Well, anyway, welcome every squid to my Christian stream again. So, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. Was that a lot of people say World of Warcraft is a good Satsuman's game, but so usually since it's a lot of grinding, so I usually don't have a lot of interesting things to say when I'm just spamming Frostbolt and not doing much else. That got me worried. They were running in place. I'm like, oh, are we going down again? I need to ask. Lots of people are jumping around. Fiery War Axe. Someone already has that.
Great. What do you need directions to?
Tell me where the bank is.
The bank? Oh, you mean the vault? No safer place to store your valuables than the vault. You'll find it just northeast of the entrance to Ironforge.
Anyway, as I was saying, as I keep getting distracted, but the problem is that unless Santa's apprentice shows up, I don't really have any Zansu to don. Which, by the way, I should, and even if I did, I can't really read the chat because we don't need to carry our materials with us.
Very good.
Because I actually only have one monitor. I should get a second monitor because it would make that very easy. A lot easier, but... Say Levy. So I usually don't have a lot of interesting things to say, but this week I do, because I was very busy this week, which is why we haven't streamed in a while, for the week actually. As you probably know, I am unemployed, and so I did a lot of jobbing. I did not actually get any jobs. This week, I did interviews and other stuff, and I was actually rejected from every job I applied to. Amazing. Which wasn't a lot because, you know, I work in the video game industry, and I live in Massachusetts, and there's really not a whole lot of opportunity here. Of course, you've got a lot of armchair people being like, oh yeah, you know, Boston, there's a ton of stuff in Boston. It's like, yeah, but the only video game studio hiring in Boston is Warner Brothers, and I do not think I'm going to hear back from Warner Brothers. I applied anyway, of course, but I'm not expecting to hear back. So I applied to 4 jobs, and not counting Warner Brothers because I know I'm not going to hear back from them. I was rejected from every single one. So the first one was, and I can talk about this because I didn't sign any NDAs. All I did was apply, and I got interviewed for all 3, except for Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers isn't happening. So first one was it was advertised as a video game testing job, but it wasn't. It was MIT startup, a robotics company, I guess, I don't know what you can call it, looking for a QA tester. And the reason why they advertised it as a video game tester is because they told me, first of all, they don't know how to market it. But they said it is the same skill set as... There's a fisherman here. Can he teach me fishing?
How are you? I can teach you fishing skills.
See you soon.
That basically has no idea how to market it, but it's the same skill set as video game tester, so he marketed it as such. Anyway, he said my resume was very impressive, which I enjoyed to hear. But there was a problem with the commute. So I said, well, I was just planning to take the train. And he's like, oh, well, if you do that, you know, you're probably gonna be sad. His exact words. I said, well, well, first of all, the hours that they had available were wacky. They wanted me to work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'm like, what, you don't have a 9 to 5? And they're like, oh no, we're trying to shift into a 24-hour operation. I'm like, Jesus Christ. But I mean, it sounded cool. You know, when am I ever gonna get it? To work with robots in my life. So I said, put me in, coach. So they're like, okay, well, you figure out the commute, get back to us, because you can't do the train, because then you have to go from South Station, take the bus, yada, yada, yada. So I said, okay, I'll get back to you. And then I got back to them. Saying, like, I told them, you know, I can do it, basically. What they said. Ooh, agree. But they said that they... Oh, we just saw it. But they ended up going with someone else for the position. And thank you for my interest. Which was disappointing, but also when I did figure out the commute, I, you know, did a trial run, and I did went to see their office. They don't really do any of the cool robots that you hear coming from MIT. They just kind of like make like a robot arm,
My mana is low.
you know, picks things off a conveyor belt and put them onto a pallet. So, you know, I'm not too upset about not getting the job, because we're not doing any of the cool robot stuff. We're just kind of like putting poor factory workers out of their jobs, which I'm not very interested in. I'm interested in making this world a better place, not a worse place. So, yeah, that was that. Second job I actually applied for the U.S. Space Force because, you may recall, what was it, like 2022? I made a video about, like, what my bucket list is. I only had 4 things on it, and one of them was go to space. So, my options for that is pretty much three options. One is work at NASA. You know, become an astronaut. Not gonna happen. 2 is wait until I'm an old man, where space travel becomes open to the public and is as safe as taking an airplane. Probably not gonna happen. And number 3 is join the Space Force. Do I believe that the Space Force is something that should exist? No. But I saw it as my only means to an end. And, they rejected me. Turns out, having any history of being diagnosed with OCD permanently disqualifies you for any branch of the military. That's what they told me. So because that's in my medical history, they told me, see you later. So I was a little disappointed of that. Not super disappointed because I wasn't keen on uprooting my entire life that I have here to chase some fantasy, science fiction fantasy. That, just to fulfill an arbitrary check mark on my bucket list. I have a kid. I want to be here for him. I don't want to leave. And I don't want to, so I'm not upset about not having to go to boot camp, not having to leave my home. I'm not upset about that. I'm upset that I'll probably never get to space, but I'm not upset about not specifically getting the job, if that makes any sense. The third one is the one I have a lot to say about. And that is about last month, I received a DM from Twitter. No, on Twitter, not from Twitter. From a company called AnyLive. They approached me and asked me to join their Jumpstart program. And I am a VTuber. I'm voobing right now. I like to call it voobing. I think it's funnier. But the thing is, I did my research on them, and I couldn't really find any information about them. So I applied to it because I would like to become a corporate VTuber, because I enjoy this, but I do not think I can make it my job. Mainly because only
What can I get for you today? Keep your feet on the ground.
Hello, thighs. Mainly because only Santa's Apprentice watches me. I don't even qualify to monetize my stuff. And also, I need a salary. I feel like I couldn't do something for my job unless it's under someone's employment, because I need that stability, that financial stability of having a payroll, being on a payroll, having a salary, having that, like, the security, you know? So yeah, I would like to become a corporate YouTuber. But I couldn't find anything about this corporation. So I took the furthest back slot for interview slot that was available to me. And I'll continue this after we turn in this quest.
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage. Oh, splendid day! When I made the Gizmonitor, I never realized how dependent on it I would become. Now, I can begin my studies anew. Thank you, adventurer! And here, these were my first tools as a mage. They're a little scratched, but they're well tested. Take your pick. I'm sure you'll find either of them useful.
Do I want the arcane orb? +1 spirit restores 80 to 20 mana. Or the arcane staff? +1 intellect. Dude, I don't know. Well, this is like a free mana potion, right?
Very well, then.
So we'll take the free mana potion. It looks dumb, though.
Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage. Alrighty, then. Greetings. I'm a gnome mage trainer, and you're a mage.
Is there no one I can sell my old staff to? What are my weapon skills? Only stabs. So basically, we only have the offhand right now. So we should. How much? We do not have enough. We can't.
Would you like to purchase something? Very good.
We can't get weapon training yet. Let's see if. Let's go to the weapon trainers to see if they have anything different from us from the humans.
What do you need directions to?
Weapons trainer.
Between Bitchy and Bullywith, there ain't many weapons they haven't had the pleasure of slashing or smashing an orc with. You can find them hanging out at the Timberline Arms weapon shop if you need some training.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Any alive? What was? Oh yeah, I would like to become a corporate VTuber. Oh yeah. So I took the furthest back interview slot that I could, so I could gather information, and I couldn't find anything. I found their talents, some of the other Jumpstart talents, but they all had very low followings. Like, we're talking like double digits, maybe some of them triple digits, and it's like, that's where I am now. So like, I feel like I'm already doing just as well as I would in Annie Live as I am now, which isn't great. Like, if this was good, I don't think I would want to be a corporate VTuber, because then it's like, I have a following, I don't want to abandon my following. Right? That makes sense. Do I enter this place? Here we are.
Hey! Well, hi there. Are you here to learn the proper technique of a new weapon?
Just daggers.
What's that?
You want to be trained in the use of a weapon, do you? Well, don't stand there slack-jawed. Speak up, laddie.
So, I guess when, well, if we ever end up in Darnassus, we'll check out, oh, forgot that damages you. We'll check out what Night Elves have us to offer. Oh, I thought there was a... I thought there was another level 10 quest we could do. Maybe not? Completed quests? Oh, wait. I'm not in Mage. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess it counts as both. Oh, lame. I was hoping to do it. Well, let's Zeldamar Wefheld. Let's go to Zeldamar Wefheld just to be sure. Someone dead? No, that's the rug. Narcotics Anonymous.
Good day to Greetings, mage. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic?
Well, I guess we screwed ourselves out of knowing what the human quest was about. I guess we truly are a human gnome. Well, let's grab one of these quests instead, I guess.
King's honor, friend.
The garrison on our western border sends word of increasing gnoll and thief activity. They're requesting we send more Stormwind soldiers, but we just don't have any to spare. If you can help, we could use it. Go and speak with Deputy Rayner at the Westbrook garrison and see what he needs done. The garrison is down the road to the west. After you cross the bridge over the small brook, it will be to the right.
Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
So in that case, when is our next class quest? Level 15. Report to Jaina again? Whatevski. Oh yeah, Annie Live. So I'm pretty much doing about as well as I would in Annie Live anyway, so I was thinking, you know, they didn't really have anything to offer me. And other than that, I couldn't find any information about them until a week before my... No, not even a week. Literally a day before my interview thing right now. Oh, right. Karma. Karma...
Well met. I can't believe the officials in Stormwind sending the bulk of our army abroad when our home front is under so much pressure, with thieves coming from Westfall and gnolls encroaching from the east and west. It's a wonder Stormwind itself isn't besieged. Marshal Dugan sent you, eh? Well, you're not from the army, but if Dugan sent you, then that's good enough for me. Our situation is, to say the least, a stressed one. I hope you can give us a hand. Gnolls, brutish creatures with no decent business in these lands, have been seen along the borders of Elwyn Forest. A large pack of them, many more than we can handle alone, have infested the woods south of the guard tower yonder. Another group has infested the areas near Stonecairn Lake to the east. The Stormwind army will commend whomever helps kill them. Bring me their painted gnoll armbands as proof of your deed.
Anyway, Karma came out basically saying that, oh, that's not the news I wanted, that's hot. We can do it. We can't do it. Anyway, basically saying that Anilive is a garbage agency, and do not sign up with them. That, you know, you get no support, and you'll basically be left to your own devices. So, actually, in the interview, so then I was like, okay, I really don't want to sign on with these guys now. But I was like, alright, but, you know, I'll still do the interview, see what they have to say. In the interview, they tell me, we are not an agency. And you will be left to your own devices. Now, they were very nice in the interview. And I told them that I heard some very not great things about Anilive. And they told me it's been a disaster. And that they're restructuring their whole approach, because a lot of people think they're an agency and they're not an agency, and that is what they told me in the interview, and that they're just a platform. But they're also hiring talent. I don't get it. Well, I mean, I do get it. I understand what they told me. I don't understand why they're hiring talents. Well, no. They're trying to fill out their user base. I know that. So I guess it's less of more like they're bribing people by giving them, like, hey, here, have a model. Because that's the extent that they do for you. They give you a model. But anyway, I really like the person who interviewed me. They were very nice. But they did tell me that they are not an agency and you will be left to your own devices.
What are you looking for? Have a good one.
So, and that kind of just made me think, okay, well, you're very nice, but it sounds like you don't have anything to offer me. Because I don't need a model. I have one. I don't need the boost to the following that they would grant me, because what they would grant me is what I already have. So I had no value, and also their app does not work on my phone. I looked at it, see if I'd poke around, see what it's about, and no, they do not have any. It is not compatible with my device. But also, you cannot stream gameplay on AnyLive. It's basically just like all Zatsudans. You can only Zatsu. But regardless, I had no intention of signing up with them anyway. But I got an email from them earlier in the week saying that they've decided not to move forward with me, which was kind of insulting, because these guys they're not an agency. They told me they're not an agency. But they are hiring talents, which kind of does make them an agency. But basically, they're the worst agency. So it was a little insulting that, like, I'm not even good enough for the worst agency. Which, I mean, I kind of get, because, you know, I have zero intention of dropping a cent on this, because it's a hobby, and it's gonna stay a hobby, because I do not believe have means to turn it into a job, unless I was in operation. I did all the work for that, and he got the loot. Alright. Is he going for Hog? He's going for Hogger. This. Get punched. Oh god. Hey dude, you gonna try to guess this guy? Got any defense? Listen, I'm not interested in fighting Hoggers, so... And it's also weird that they approached me. They offered me a job, and they still rejected me. I didn't even know that could happen. Why did you come to me? I didn't come to you. But whatever, I didn't want to do it anyway. And you know what? While I'm on the subject, it kind of sucks that I like VTubing. I like VOOBing. Live 2D has... I always thought Live 2D was cool even before Keys and I hit the scene. In fact, I actually, when HoloLive was new, I actually wrote them off as like a Keys and I copycat. And then I just started watching Matsuri, and she was hilarious. And then I fell down the proverbial rabbit hole. But anyway, but it kind of sucks because VTubing is very male-dominated, and that's great for women, because there are so many male-dominated fields in the world, so it's good that there is a female-dominated field. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Well, frankly, there shouldn't be any gender-dominated fields. Your gender shouldn't, affect your success. Neither should your race or religion or any of that jazz. But regardless, the point of the matter is I'm not a woman. So being a male VTuber puts me at a pretty big disadvantage. Because VTubing is just a HoloLive. VTubing is really idle culture, and the thing about that is I enjoy the content. But most people don't actually care about the content, they just want a real life playthrough. Some people even say that they're not even real people. They're fictional characters just because they use an anime girl model. Which honestly I think is disgusting. That's dehumanization and objectification. But are we surprised? Probably not. But yeah, so there are only 2 agencies that hire male VTubers. And it's Sanji, which came out to be very bad. You know, I believe they call it the Black Company. And HoloLive, with Hollow Stars. And recently, a lot of bad stuff has been kind of going on with HoloLive. If you haven't been keeping up, they had 4 graduations in relatively short amount of time. 5 if you count Achan. But basically, you don't have that amount of people quitting in such short amount of time if something is not seriously wrong. So it looks like Hololive is kind of going the way of Niji Sanji and also becoming a black company, which isn't good. And I believe Regis Altair, in his most recent stream, he said that he sent in a part of his mocap suit. I believe it's called a Rococo coil. He sent it in because he was having some problems with it, to cover support. And he didn't hear back for 4 months, so he was just like, alright, you know what, I'll check it out myself. And I sent it back to him at his request, and he said he figured it out in like an hour of troubleshooting what the problem was. But also, it had a layer of dust on it. Actually, they weren't even like doing anything with it. So that was kind of like very eye-opening that Hololive is basically working. But Whole Stars are pretty much treated like dirt. And that got me thinking, like, okay, to become a corporate VTuber, this is your only option, because Niji Sanji is shit. This is your only option, and it's also shit. So basically, there's no such thing as a good male agency. It just doesn't exist. So that's why I'm trying to do more of the voobing, because I do enjoy it, and I was kind of worried that saying this would kind of like be shooting myself in the foot, because like if you say that you have any interest in trying to follow your black, but honestly, I don't think I want to do it anymore. My application, I have applied to Holostars several times, and each time my application video got 0 views. So they don't even look at it. And I believe one of the alumni from Holostars actually said, like, if you don't have 100k subscribers, they're not even going to look at your application. And, you know, that kind of got me thinking, like, if I had that kind of following, I don't think I would want to be in a corporation, because I would be in the position that the corporation would put me in. Now, it's also kind of like a catch-22, because Hololive opens up a lot of doors that you otherwise won't really get in, like, acting, music, game development. That is particularly what I'm interested in, because breaking into the game industry in Massachusetts has not been working out for me. So definitely that is an absolute opportunity I would be very much interested in. But the reality of the situation is, because Holostars are treated like dirt, because of how, you know, VTubing just is, you know, in the Gooner world that we live in, that no one's really showing up for the content. They're showing up to pretend that you're their girlfriend, which is so gross. Those opportunities would not be presented. No one would be sending anything into space for me, running out of space in Times Square.
I can't carry anymore.
Just because they like me. I wouldn't enjoy any of that. And I wouldn't get to do the Dodgers game. That's a level of mainstream that, like, people can work their entire lives for and never achieve. And that's the kind of doors that HoloLive opens. And of course I want that. That sounds amazing. But because of the way I am, that opportunity would never be presented to me anyways. And I mean, everyone goes nuts for their own shit. And it's like, man, I just want to be loved. That's an okay thing to want, right? But yeah, it just, so it's not really like I'm giving up on a dream or a goal or anything like that. It's just kind of like, I'm just kind of realizing it was never going to happen anyway. Just because of, I'm a man, so oh well. And who knows, maybe things will get better, maybe,
Step on up.
maybe I'll delist the stream and
Safe travel.
they'll hire me, who knows, but yeah. All this to say is that I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here, I'll be doing my thing, I'll be having the Vuber experience, regardless of if I am loved, regardless of if I have a corporation, regardless of any of that. Here I am, here we are. Here we go. And I gotta tell you, it is difficult to kind of like get your thoughts together when you're playing a game, because you've got like two things going on at once. And I have executive function disorder on top of that. And basically, for, you know, if you don't know, executive function disorder basically means you can only do one thing at a time. Your brain does not have the capacity to do more than one thing at a time. It's even to like the extreme of like, when I was in school, I couldn't take notes, because if I'm taking notes, then I'm not listening. And if I'm not listening, then, well, I'm not learning. So that's kind of like what I struggle with. But we do our best. So there's probably some things I wanted to say about that I left out, but that's pretty much the gist of it. It would be nice, but I don't think it's in the cards for me. And even if it was in the cards for me, I wouldn't get what I wanted out of it, because what I want out of it is only for the girls. And that's it. That's just pretty much, that was my week. That's everything that went on with me. So I guess now we just play World of Warcraft. I definitely do a lot better when I can like bounce off of someone. If I can talk to someone in a conversation. Which is another reason why I should really think about getting a second monitor so I can shoot threes with Santa's apprentice whenever he shows up. I really don't want to pull an entire pack. So it's kind of hard to find out, just pick off the little stragglers. But they don't always drop their arm down, so it's tough. Although I shouldn't really be too concerned about like being silent because I was watching Bay play near Automata, and a lot of the comments actually she had nothing to say. So I think that's okay. Exist and not say anything. I think that's okay. Anyway, I don't intend on doing the whole voobing thing as a career. I don't think anyone does. It's just like something that I want to do, you know, cross it off the bucket list.
My mana is low.
I need to make water. Ultimately, my goal is the same. I still want to like you know, make my own game development studio. That's still kind of like the dream. So I'm not too disappointed that the whole VTubing thing is not going to work out for me. That's okay. you know, still just doing it for fun. Because I like it. I do like it. But it's okay. I don't have to succeed in it. It would be nice. It would be nice. Definitely, you know, definitely, you know, they make it look so appealing in Hololive and All-Stars. So, and it's easy to see that and see how happy they seem to be and be like, yeah, I want that for myself. At the same time, like Doobie, for example, you know, she used to be Amelia Watson. She seems to be so much happier now that she is no longer with Hololive. And it's kind of a catch-22 because, you know, a lot of her audience from Hololive followed her. So she wouldn't really have the success that she would have as Doobie if she wasn't Amelia Watson. Like, you know, it's kind of like, it's easy to say that, like, she doesn't need Hololive because she's doing great without it. But also, like, without Hololive, she wouldn't have had that carryover of a following. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, like I said, Hololive opens doors. So, it's kind of like, yeah, you know,
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's so sleazy for doing that.
Target something first.
But YOLO. So yeah, it's kind of a catch-22 that, like, yeah, she seems a lot happier without Hololive, but would she be happy? Because Hololive pretty much set her up for success. I don't know. And I don't think I'll ever know.
Need help? For the Alliance.
I see you've been busy. You have our thanks, adventurer.
Light bless you.
Looks to me you've seen quite a bit of combat in your time, adventurer. If you haven't already, you should report to Gryan Stoutmantle. He heads up the People's Militia aimed at protecting the farmlands of Westfall. I bet he could use your help. You can usually find him in the stone tower on Sentinel Hill just off the road in the middle of Westfall.
It's okay that we're falling behind, because once we get Blizzard, we're gonna be able to really speed up our leveling. But yeah, it's kind of a catch-22 because, yeah, every Hololive alum seems to be a lot happier without Hololive. But at the same time, they wouldn't have the level of success that they have without Hololive. So, would they still be happy without Hololive? I don't know. And I'll never know. For several reasons, because number one, I just shot myself in the foot by saying any of this. I'm pretty sure I'm now on Hololive's blacklist. And number two, because I'm men, so even if I wasn't Hololive, I wouldn't be enjoying any of the opportunities or success that that would be presented to the girls. Just because the boys are treated like dirt. That's just how it is.
How are you?
But I'm repeating myself at this point.
See
And I
you
do
later.
that because I feel like I didn't say what I need to say. Like, I didn't make my point. But I did. And I think I did. And I should probably leave it alone because I'm only going to further dig myself into the grave. You know what I mean? So, World of Warcraft. But that's okay, because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna be here. And it sucks that we won't be able to enjoy the amazing opportunities that being in Hololive would do for us, but even if we were, we wouldn't get it. It just wouldn't happen. So it's just time to let go. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I'm doing the boobing thing right now. I don't need them for that. I need them for other things. I need them for, you know, getting new opportunities professionally, but I would not be granted those opportunities. The boobing thing is the only thing that they would grant me, and I'm already doing that, so that's okay. That is okay. We're here, we're gonna stay here. Old Blanche. Pog. I suppose the whole thing of me repeating myself because I feel like I didn't say what I needed to say is a product of my OCD. And probably me saying that now is probably also a product of my OCD. That's what it's like to live with OCD, I suppose. Oh man, Eric left the guild. Rest in peace, Eric. Bruiseweed. We don't have a lot of space for herbs, but the herbs we are looking for are only Peace Bloom, Mage Royal, and Earthroot. We do not need Silverleaf anymore.
Greetings. Ah, so my friend sent you here? How kind. Well, the Stormwind Monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it is up to the People's Militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put your combat skills to use in the name of freedom. The People's Militia has but one goal: to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby.
I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jangle Lode mine to the northwest, as well as at the Molson Farm and Pearlbrow's Pumpkin Farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers and 15 Defias smugglers, then return to me.
Don't kill them. Slay them. We are going to kill this coyote.
I need more mana.
Oh, did we aggro something? Our little dude here's telling us we're in combat. I guess not.
It's too far away.
We used our last rocket, which is unfortunate because we didn't need to. Because I forgot we had the mana orb. Which is the whole reason we got the mana orb. Dude, I feel like there's something I want to say, and it's eating at me, but I know I've already said everything. That's OCD. That's what it's like with OCD.
I need to get closer. Not enough mana.
And we're all out of items.
I need more mana.
We have to drink first. Oh, we're aggro. Who's aggroing us? You're aggroing. Oh, our pots are on cooldown. That's not good. Let's eat a muffin. I don't think we need to eat a water. But we do need to eat a muffin. Did I just see a lightning bolt? I probably just imagined it. Deaf yes.
My mana is low.
Oh, thanks, bud. Parked over it. Oh, big ape. Alright, big ape. Yo, that was rad. She was waiting for me to intercept. That was pretty poggers. She's unstoppable. She's going.
Not enough mana.
I need to make more water. Oh. Does she have an add-on that everything she clicks on gets a marker? Or a fake. Or Affic. I think she has an add-on that just, like, marks every hostile enemy near her. Oh, hello. Thank you for the show.
I need a target.
Cry. We're all good on smokers. We need trappers now. Oh, or are you going for the smoker? Oh. She still needed the smugglers. I need the trappers.
I don't have a target. Inventory is full. That's still recharging. I'm out of range. I need a target. I can't carry anymore. I need to get closer. Inventory is full.
I do wonder what my green pants look
I can't carry anymore. I'm out of range. way. Inventory is full. I'm out of range. I need more mana. I can't carry anymore. Not enough mana.
Well done, adventurer. My scout witnessed your valiant acts. You are proving yourself quite well so far. A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately, adventurer, and make the Light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is near the shore, to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul Defias pillagers and 15 Defias looters.
Have a good one.
What can I do? Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
you. See you around.
Looks like I've got an idle meeting to attend. I'll be back. And I'm back. Yo, guys, my mom just asked me who I was talking to. It's over. We've been found out. The jig is up. Also, Orc Rogue. I think I saw a troll. Need to get someone to carry us for this quest. This is the infamous quest, Defias Pillager, where most people die. Yo, that guy's sword is huge. It's so big. That's not your average sword.
I need to get closer.
That's the executioner's sword.
I can't cast that yet.
We probably wouldn't have gotten that kill without that guy's help. see if we can fight the looters. The pillagers destroy us, but can we take a looter? Hello, looter. Okay, we can handle the looters. So let's stick with the looters and try to level up off of them. We'll eat between every kill, and then once we're done with the looters, we'll go back to the pillagers. Because the pillagers 3-shot us, we cannot take them. Oof. Oh, these are not players, these are pillagers. Maybe it will help us, or maybe we'll just die. $25 silver, we could comfortably get weapon training. I want to stick to Moonbrook because while there's more competition, it's also safer because of said competition. Oh, someone's LFGing people's militia. Over there. Don't worry, I'm coming. I'm here to rescue you. And the army of darkness.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer.
think she's about to tell me I'm dead weight. She wants me to run laps and tag. Boys over here.
I need a target.
I've tagged quite a few.
My mana is low.
What a homie. What a bro. Spellbinder bracers. Upgrade.
It's too far away.
They'll be so proud of me.
I need to target something first. How generous.
Hmm. Looks like no one's here. I've seen that name before. Wonder if it's the same person. Yo, this person really didn't need a group. They're kind of carrying me right now. Yeah.
I need to get closer.
Pog. Alright, let's see if we can get him. We leveled up. Still does a lot. But we got him. And I see another one. Oh, that one's level 15 though. We might not be able to get that one. We'll try it. 14s. We can't get below 15s. Especially now that Homeboy wants to split up instead of fight together. I do enjoy the legs, though. I think I'm gonna sit here for a while and enjoy the view. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Well, don't mind if I do.
Inventory is full. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Thanks. Do I have the first aid to use this? I do, actually. Hello. I didn't see you there. Oh, dear Lord. Heal me. No. What does that mean without her out there? Without anyone? Alright, I see how it is.
supply only the finest goods. See you later.
Your worth to the people's militia has been validated by your brave acts thus far. Some Defias have eluded us. My most trusted scout reports that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into southern Westfall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the wretches in the name of the people's militia.
We need to go see our trooper.
Greetings, mage. Shall I provide you with further insight into the world of magic?
Dampen magic, what does that do? Dampens magic used against the target party member, decreasing damage taken during spells from it. That's kinda neat. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, well, we're gonna want conjure food. I say we pick up dampen magic, slow fall. That's something we'll get later. Fireball. We mainly use Frost Strike, so I think we're good on that. Frostbolt.
Have a good one.
We want to be frugal. Neat. But I think we're in a position to get some weapon training. Wait. Decreasing damage taken from and healing. So does that mean healing spells don't work? Is this actually garbage? Actually, let me look that up. It does. Okay, so dampen magic is actually Garbo. I mean, I guess... as long as I'm not in a group, it's still worth having. But we won't rank it up past rank 1. Slowfall, again, would be neat to have. I don't remember these guys.
What can I do for you? Light be with you. Greetings. Well met. King's honor, friend.
Slowfall would be neat to have. Ugh. But we probably would never use it anyway because it requires a region. So we'll get that when we have more, which is not now. Right now, let's get weapon training, because it turns out we can't use any one-handed weapon right now.
Need help?
Have you come seeking training in the ways of armed combat?
What does the Night Elf teach?
Bullywith, the dwarven weapon master at the Timberline Arms in Ironforge, teaches fist weapons, guns, 1- and 2-handed axes, and 1- and 2-handed maces. Bixie Wobblebonk, the gnome weapon master at the Timberline Arms in Ironforge, teaches crossbow, daggers, and throwing weapons. Ileania Moonfire, the Night Elf weapon master, resides at the Warriors Terrace in Darnassus, where she teaches bow, daggers, fist weapons, staff, and throwing weapons.
Be careful.
So basically, the human can teach me everything I need.
Have you come seeking training in the ways of armed combat?
Light bless.
Let's see. Let me look up what mages can. Wow, classic mage. Staves, one-handed swords, daggers, and wands. So yeah, we have everything now. I mean, if I really want to satisfy my OCD, I can, like, pop over there to check, but I think we're good. When we're in Kalimdor, I think we're good.
Can I help you? Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
This is all overpriced. We'll just hope a dagger or a sword drops. We did not pick up any Earthwind or Mage Royals, so we can't further our alchemy just yet. Oh, I forgot to put the new rank Conjure Food on the bar. Let's see. Just Conjure Food, Dampen Magic, and because we decided to hold off on Slowfall. Peace bloom. We do want peace bloom. Peace bloom. Silverleaf, we do not need silverleaf.
It's too far away.
Can't give it just to anyone dampen magic. They have to be. They have to be a party member. Herb, Silverleaf. Peace bloom.
Hey there. Be careful.
Alright, where the boys at? The boys are dying. Is that thing? Oh no, I've been sheeped. Was the one before this called the People's Militia? Oh, I'll stick with these guys for the time being. This blister's red. Pretty sure we can't do it anyway. No, niacin. Don't worry, Evil Sin. I can cast Dampen Magic on you, which will protect you from magic. and also healing.
Something first. That's still recharging.
Oh. We have a weapon now. Sploom. Oh no! Ooh. Well, it's 3 in the morning, so I think we'll head to the inn and call it a night. Homeboy's all the way up there. Sell our linen. Oh, homeboy's gone anyway. We weren't gonna do the quest we were on anyway, I guess. We tried playing the long game, but the long game got us. Long.
Well met. Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
Well, I'll see you next time, space bagworms. Until then, I squid you farewell.